late, never early. Late, late, late.
I specifically told him to be on time.
Him?
Yeah.
Alice Cooper?
Am I late?
That's not the Alice you meant.
No. There goes Wonderland.
Alice, you're terribly late, you know. Naughty.
Intermediate.
The Mad Hatter is one of my favorite literary characters of all time. Combine him with Colleen Atwood's amazing design aesthetics, and the most requested Halloween costume this year is born. Colleen's Hatter has a ton of little details that make it great, but the hat is probably the most important part. Start out by using a piece of poster board that's 10 inches tall and when rolled into a cylinder, fits around your head with room to wear a wig. Tape the seams of the cylinder down, then take out a thicker piece of cardboard and make a circle on it that has a 6-inch radius. Cut out the circle and place the cylinder on top of it directly in the center. Tape it together in a couple spots and use a glue gun to glue the two pieces together all around the seam. Now take out a piece of thick material and hot glue it all the way around the top of the hat. When you reach the beginning of where you started gluing, overlap the fabric a bit and glue it together. Next, stretch the fabric down into the inside of the cylinder and glue. Stretch and glue, stretch and glue, pulling it as taut as you can. Cut a circle out of the fabric that's the same size as the top and glue it on. Cut off any excess. I also added a layer of old lace curtain in the same manner, but that's optional. Now, use another piece of material and trace around the bottom of the cylinder with tailor's chalk. Cut the middle out of that circle and cut slits up to the circle outline. Then take out a piece of thick wire and make a circle that has a radius that is about 3 inches bigger than the circle outline. Tape the ends of the wire together. Cut a rough circle shape around your circle outline, big enough to extend over the wire circle. Place the piece on top of the bottom of the cylinder and hot glue the slits to the inside. Now lay that part over the wire circle and pin the fabric over the wire, stretching it super taut. Sew completely around the brim and cut off any excess material from the bottom. Next, I spray painted the entire hat with different colors: dark green, black, and metallic gold.
While Corinne sprayed the hat, I made a band to go around it out of an old salmon-colored button-down. After, I made the ever-so-important signature size card with burnt edges. Then, I spray painted a white wig bright orange for the hatter's crazy hairdo.
After the hat was all dry, I added the salmon band, some ostrich feathers, the size card, and some mock vintage hat pins. And you have the Mad Hatter top hat. When we return, we'll show you how to make the rest of the outfit.
On $99 Music Videos, we challenge filmmakers to create original music videos for hot new bands on a budget of no more than $99. Every Tuesday and Thursday at $99musicvideos.com.
Have a home decor dilemma? We'll help you solve it on Decor It Yourself, new every Wednesday, right here on Threadbanger.
Welcome back. To complete the Mad Hatter ensemble, you need an overcoat, pinstripe pants, fingerless gloves, the signature bow scarf, an arsenal of thread, a vest, and a collared button-down. For the overcoat, I dyed an old tan corduroy blazer green. Then sewed some lace to the lapel for added texture. Next, I used different colors of tulip fabric spray to create a multicolored effect. Then I sewed lace to the cuffs and added trim around the edges. For the pants, we used old khakis, also dyed green, and taped thin masking tape in vertical lines on both sides of the pants.
Then I took over and spray painted them with purple paint, let them dry, and removed the tape. And just like that, pinstripe pants. Next up, I created the fingerless gloves simply by tracing around my hand and pinning both of the 2 layers of fabric together. Then, cut them out, sew them together, and you got some fingerless gloves.
For the Hatter's signature scarf, I used a wide strip of an old sheet and tulip one-step black dye to create a blotching effect. Then I used pink and yellow fabric spray to fill in most of the white spots. To create the arsenal of thread, gather about 15 spools of thread. Remove the labels from each side and use a long piece of yarn to weave them together like so. Tie a knot at the end and add another piece of yarn at the other end. Then take out an old leather belt, cut it in half and drill holes in both sides of the cut ends. Use a big needle to sew the ends of the yarn through the holes. And your arsenal is complete. Now you just have to put some white makeup on, cut a couple locks of hair from your wig for eyebrows, I attached them with eyelash glue, and rock your craziest expression.
Enjoying the tea, I see.
What is this?
It's tea.
Bats. Didn't you bite the head off a bat once?
No. That was Ozzy. I ate the rabbit on stage.
That's very rude. My father was eaten by a glam rocker.